Where are you? Hector, let's go. What about the rest? Where is my people? Huh? Where? Mhm. They are sleeping. Are you sleeping? Elsie, Benji, Brian, Fiona, Shrek.
Hello.
Ah, there you are. Hello. Okay. Okay, we are ready. We are ready. Let's do this. Yesterday um, we read uh, a text. Do you remember?
Yes.
Right. Well, we checked the pronunciation. We spoke about nouns, and today, now we are going to learn how to detect the corresponding nouns. Okay. So we have this video. No, where are we? Here we are. This is slide number 423. 420, 21, 22, 23. Perfect. This is the text that we read yesterday. Right now, we are going to detect all and identify all the nouns that we find. Okay? So everybody is going to help me do that. We are going to take this paragraph and we are going to do noun detection. For example, in the first sentence, it says, every time you are online. In this case, there are no nouns. Every time is the time expression. You is a person, you are. Are is a verb. Online is a description because are is a verb, the verb to be. So in the structure handbook, we say structure handbook. Structure handbook. In the structure handbook, we see that the verb be is, are, am, is used when you are having a description. So online is not a noun. And then we continue. You are, oh, yes, Brian.
Is a noun or not? You. Every time you are online.
The person you,
Uh-huh. Or not?
I cannot hear you, brother. Can you get closer to the microphone?
You
Yeah,
is a noun or not?
excellent question. Okay, you is not a noun. You is a substitution. Instead of saying every time Fernando is online, every time Brian is online, every time Hector is online, every time a person is online. So the persons I, you, he, she, it, we, they are not nouns. This is another family that we will study soon. They are
Okay.
called pronouns.
Okay.
That was a very, very good observation. Yes, we are talking about persons, but this is not a noun. According to the definition, a noun is a
Naming word.
Naming word, which is the name of persons, the name of things and places, or the names of concepts, activities, and processes. Okay? So let's go to the next. You are bombarded by pictures, articles, links, and videos trying to tell their story. In this first idea, we have nouns. You know, we have the noun. We have the noun. We have the noun pictures because this is the name of something. Mhm. We have the noun articles. We have the noun links. We have the noun videos. Oops. Trying to tell us their story. Story is another noun. Do you agree with me?
Yes.
Yes? Are these words? Are these things and concepts? Well, your turn. You are going to read the next idea and you are going to find the nouns. Okay? Let's go with Elsie. Read the next sentence until the next period.
Unfortunately, not all of these stories are true.
Perfect, that's the idea. What's the noun in this idea?
Stories.
Stories. Do you have worded nouns?
Sorry?
Is there another noun?
Uh, I don't think so.
You don't think so? Your answer is correct. The word stories is a noun. Why? Because this is not a verb, this is not a description, this is this is a thing. Stories, plural also. No? Very good.
Yes.
The next. Let's go with Cesar. Read the next sentence.
Okay, teacher. Sometimes they want you to click on another story or adverse, advertisement,
Hmm. What is that?
advertisement,
Okay, let's go to the dictionary. How do you pronounce? Yes. Where is the strong syllable?
advertisement,
Hmm.
Advertisement.
Mhm.
advertisement.
Okay. So again, sometimes.
Sometimes they want you to click on another story or advertisement
Mhm.
at their own site. Other time they want to upset people for political reasons.
Okay. Let's find the nouns.
Hmm, Okay. Sometimes they.
They,
No. Sometimes they. You.
you. Do you remember in previous, Brian asked a question. He said, teacher, you is a noun.
Yeah.
What did I say about
Okay.
that?
Okay. No. No. It's a noun.
Spanglish, Spanglish, Spanglish.
Uh, you is not a noun
Excellent. Uh-huh.
because
Because
sometimes they want you to click. Explain the needed something for you. For example, they want you to click. They want you to click.
that was not the explanation. Pay attention. Pay attention. According to the definition, what is a noun?
Mm, A noun is a word that names something.
That names something. You is not a name.
No.
A name is Caesar. A name is cell phone, computer, car.
Mhm.
You see what I mean? So,
Yeah.
persons I, you, he, she, it, we, they are not nouns.
Yeah.
You see? That's how you will identify the difference between a pronoun versus a noun.
Yeah.
Okay? Then, what's the next?
Want you to click. They want you to click. Story.
Story, okay. Mhm.
Advertisement. Advertisement.
Good pronunciation.
Advertisement.
Excellent advertisement. Uh-huh.
Advertisement. Hmm. Site.
Sight, very good. Uh-huh.
People.
People, very good because it's plural. Uh-huh.
And that's it.
And that's it. Okay, well, you were 70% correct. You forgot reasons.
Reasons.
Ah, reasons is an auto. One reason, two reasons, three reasons is countable, and it's a noun. It's a name of something.
Teacher,
Yeah.
Good. Elsie, question.
what times
What about that? Oh, check. Sometimes they want you to click here. In sometimes.
is on is a noun is only when it's countable.
Oh, other times. Yes. And no, you are correct. Times is countable anyway. We forgot times too.
Okay. Is countable? Oh.
Is countable. Yes. One time, two times, three times, many times, other times.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yes.
okay.
That's another. Very good. Okay. We are going places. Good job.
Teacher,
Let's go to Caesar.
story don't you don't circle.
Oh, right. You don't present past.
You didn't.
You didn't exactly.
You
Didn't
didn't.
circle. Thank you very much. Another or advertisement at their own site. Good job. Let's pass to the next. Go, Benji. Next idea.
Okay. These stories circulate quickly, and the result is
That's
fake
not the next
news.
idea, brother.
What?
The previous idea, the last idea. Oh, it's because reasons. I am covering the period. The next idea
These
is
days.
yes.
Okay. Yeah, sorry. These days, it's so easy to share information. These stories circulate quickly, and the result is fake news.
Okay. You have two ideas. Be careful. Okay.
Okay.
So give me the nouns in the two ideas.
Mm. The first noun is days.
Good. Perfect. What else?
Mm. Mm. Information is noun.
Information is noun. Very good.
Stories.
Stories. Very good. Oops.
Result.
Result. Very good. Pronunciation.
Result.
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 Result. Yeah. And news.
And news. Okay, you have no problem with nouns. No problem with nouns. Good job. It's used to share information. These the rest. The rest are other family. Very good. Let's go to the next. Okay, go, Hector.
There is a range of fake news from crazy stories which people easily recognize to more subtle types of misinformation.
Find the nouns.
News,
News. Okay.
stories,
Stories. Good.
mm, okay, people,
People.
um, types,
Types. Very good.
mm, only
Only that.
that's all.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, you forgot two. You forgot range and misinformation.
Oh yeah.
Because information is a noun. Misinformation is only the contrary, but it's a noun too.
Oh yeah.
You see? Misinformation or the prefix mis means that there is no information or bad information. Mis.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, very good. Let's go to the next one. Who's next? Brian.
Experts in media studies and online psychology have been examining the fake news phenomenon. Mm, experts say
Can you repeat? I couldn't hear you. Microphone.
media is a noun.
Okay. Okay, now relax, man.
Studies and online psychology. Psychology is a noun.
Psychology is a noun, okay. Pronunciation.
Psychology.
Side.
Psychology. I have been examining news
News.
and typing phenomenon
Phenomenon.
is a noun too.
Yes, sir. Okay. There are some mistakes. In this case, media is not a noun. Media is an adjective. It's an adjective describing the studies. Because we're talking about what type of studies they are. Expert in studies. What type of studies? Science studies, physics studies, mathematics studies, and media studies. So this one is incorrect.
Only that?
And also, yes, only that.
No. Okay.
Yeah. No, yes, only that. Recognize the most subtle types of information, experts in media studies and online psychology. Having examined figures, yeah, the rest is okay. The only one was here, so be careful because media is a noun. If you look at the dictionary, media technically is a noun, but in the text, it's not working as a noun because it's describing the studies.
Okay.
I know that it can be tricky, so the best way to understand this is if you understand the, how can I tell you? If you understand the logic of positions, you can understand which one is a noun. For example, what do you say? How do you say in English, el carro rojo?
The red car.
The red car, no? The word rojo in English is red, and it moved to a different position. It was not car red, it's red car. If you see this difference, you can identify, okay, what is my noun? My noun is after the second word, or after the first word, when they are together.
Okay.
So media studies in Spanish would be estudios de medios. Switch in English. Easy or difficult?
So.
So. Okay. Well, you're doing well. Let's go to the next one. Go, Elsie.
Perdón.
No problem, girl.
Read read these tips and don't get fooled.
Pronunciation. Fully past. Full as a curve.
Fooled.
Kinda. because full ends in l. La 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 la, and this is a voiced sound. Full. La, 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 la. When the last word is sound, the ed sounds d.
Full it.
The e doesn't sound again.
Full.
Excellent.
Fooled.
Ah,
You see? No extra syllable. Fooled.
food. Okay.
Repeat the pronunciation.
Read these tips and don't get fooled.
Which one is the noun?
Tips.
Tips. Very good. What else?
Only that.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I am playing with you. You are correct. Yes, I'm only playing. You are totally correct. Only tips. Read these tips and don't get full because the rest are connectors, auxiliaries, verbs, etc. Next,
Mhm.
let's go with Benji.
Okay. All the point one? No.
Including the point
Okay.
one.
Check the source. Look at the website where the story come from. That's it.
That's it. That's it. Only one idea.
Okay. Source.
Source. Excellent. You didn't fall in my trap.
Look at the website.
Excellent.
I guess the last one is story.
Story. Is that it?
Yes, I guess.
You are totally correct. There's no more nouns. Good. Good. Next. Hector.
Does it look real? Is the text well written? Written.
Again?
Does it look real? Is the text well written? Digo.
What?
Are there a variety?
No, that's it. That's it.
That's it. That's all.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, only one idea. Actually, it was only the first question, but okay, you have the two questions. Does it look real? Is the text well written?
Okay. Does it look real? No, real no. Only text.
Only text, right? You are correct. Good job. In the first question, there are no nouns.
Yes.
No?
Correct.
That's correct. Okay, let's go to the next one. Go. Go, Cesar.
Okay, teacher. Are there a variety of other stories, or is it just one story?
Okay. Are there what again?
Are there a majority?
Pronunciation.
Variety. Variety.
Exactly. Right.
Variety.
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 Right.
Are there a variety of other stories, or is it just one story? Hmm, fake news websites.
Just one idea.
Okay. Variety
Excellent.
stories.
Stories.
One story.
One story. One story. Like
No.
this together?
No, only story.
Only story, no? Exactly, that's correct. Totally correct. Be careful. The word one is an adjective. It's
Yeah.
describing the story.
Mhm.
Okay, very good. Next, Ryan.
Fake news websites often use addresses that sound like real newspapers, but don't have many real stories about other topics. Mm, websites use addresses sound like real newspapers,
Newspapers,
but don't have many real stories
stories,
about topics.
topics. Easy for you. No issue. Why news is not a noun in this case? In previous exercises, we said that news is a noun
It's a description for websites.
for the websites. You are understanding the concept of nouns. Very good. Okay, next, Elsie.
Mm, If you aren't sure, click on the About page and look for a clear description of the organization. Mm, The first is page,
Page.
and the second description,
Description.
and the last organization.
Excellent. Very good. And there you have it. This is it. Okay, that's the part that I need to check with you. I want you to see how nouns work, how to identify the noun, because in the next classes, we are going to learn what words expand the nouns. Okay? So identifying nouns is super important. And a good way to identify nouns, if you see the patterns, identify the patterns. For example, when you say this, and these, you see? After the word, let's talk about ways to identify nouns, right? A noun usually comes after indicatives. What are the indicatives? This, that, these, those. Adjectives. For example, in the previous line, we have political reasons. right? Or another will be fake news. Or online psychology. You see what I mean? All right. Do you understand or you don't understand?
Yes, written.
All right. What about the rest?
Yes, teacher.
Yes? Okay, I will trust you. A noun usually comes after indicatives, this, that, these, those. Adjectives, for example, political, fake, and online. The next word is a noun. They come after articles. What are the articles? A, an, and the. For example, when you use the words the what can be the fake news phenomenon here. The fake news phenomenon. Right? Or for example, when we say in the text, we have a variety. I is another article. Or usually they go after possessives. What are the possessives, guys?
Your, their,
Your, their,
etc.
Come on, give me more, give me more. What's a possessive for me?
Her, he,
Her,
its,
yes, yes, my. And for the group?
Ours.
Hmm.
Our.
Or.
Our.
Exactly. So we have, for example, our, let me copy paste this. For example, when you say or, their, where is another one? Their story over here. You see? For example, their story. Or and that's it, no? That's it. And the last one is that those. Oh yes. Don't forget connectors. Connectors can indicate nouns too. For example, in the word in media studies, we have the word media is an adjective, in is a connector, and studies is the word that we are looking for. This is the noun. Right? Or for example, in this case, when you say description of the organization. Description of the organization. Here you have the connector of, article the, and then description of the organization. These are tips to identify noun. Let's do it later. Tips to identify noun. Take a screenshot of the tips because it's going to be super helpful in the exam. Here we have examples for these and these. We can use these stories or these days, etc. Questions? Okay, screenshot because Jessie is in the chat. Hello, Jessie. Good night.
Hello. Good night, everyone. So I will say attendance. Hi, Benji. Good
Hi,
night.
good night.
Hi, Hector. Good
Yes,
night.
good night.
Good night, Hector. Hi, Brian. Good night, Brian. And Cess.
Good night.
Hi, Cess. Good night. And Elsie. Hi, Elsie. Good night. So,
Sí, sí está por acá, pero
yes.
anda con fallas de conexión.
All right. Thank you, everyone. Have a good night.
Thank you very much.
See you.
Nice.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Bye. See you.
There we go, guys. This is the way we identify a noun. Okay, I make a special emphasis in this because some nouns are very strange. For example, the word phenomenon. You know, sometimes it can be difficult to identify the word phenomenon or some strange nouns. And it's very important that you associate the connector of with nouns. Usually some students forget the connector of, so it's super important to link the two together. Of plus noun, always. A lot of sugar. I drink a lot of coffee. You know, the class of English. Class is a noun, English is a noun. So the connector of is super associated with nouns. That's pretty much it. Exceptions, super important for the exam. In the exam, you are going to check some exceptions, okay? You know there are plurals, right? These are plurals, but some nouns have exceptions. For example, exceptions, no, exceptions, there we go. For example, when you say 1 foot, the plural for foot is feet, not foots. Be careful there. This is a very classic mistake. In the exam can be a problem. In your speech can be a problem. If you write foots, it can be a problem. It's 1 foot and 2 feet. It's 1 tooth and 2 teeth. Is 1 goose. This is a special, very specific one. One goose and many geese. It's not gooses, you know? Man is one Superman, but there are many, many X-Men. This is the difference between man and men. Man is singular, Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, and men, X-Men, plural. X-Man is impossible, you know? Next, woman, of course, we remember that the pronunciation is very strange when it's plural. It's we, men. Everybody pronounce women.
Women.
Women,
Women.
exactly.
Women.
No woman, eh? Woman doesn't exist. Okay? The next one is a little tricky too. One fish and two fish. Teacher, no fishes? No, no fishes. Okay? And the last one news, always plural. And two news. Memorize these irregular plurals.
Mouse too.
Mouse and mice. Oh, brother. Oh, very good. Okay, let's talk about one mouse. You remember that, huh? Mouse too, teacher. What happened? It's one mouse and two, Brian?
Mice.
Exactly. Two mice.
Nice. Hold on.
Exactly. This new stuff, no?
Hmm.
New things. And that's it. Memorize them. Okay? Because if you say mouses, that's a problem. Okay? So you wash your when you go to sleep, you are going to wash your
T.
teeth. Excellent, very good. When you have a problem on your shoe, you need to check your
Your feet.
one shoe. One shoe.
Your foot.
Foot. You need to check your foot. Exactly. You can send pictures of your
Your feet.
feet. Exactly. For very good money in the internet. Or, for example, when you're talking about when you go fishing to the ocean, you are going to catch some
Fish.
fish. Exactly. Some fish, never fishes. In the morning, I received very good information, very good
News.
News.
news. Exactly. And it's not important, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or in general, it's very good news, very bad news. Hey, teacher, I have good news. Common mistakes. Never say a good news. Never, 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 because news is always plural. Okay? Common mistake. People usually say foods. And common mistake, usually people say woman, two womens. You know, the most important. Super common. Children's. That's a very, very classic one. Which one is the correct?
Children.
Exactly.
Children.
Be careful in this one, guys. Very, very important. Remove all this. Children. We are going to include this one over here. One child. Pronunciation, everybody?
One child.
Child. Exactly. Not child, eh? One child. Cha-cha-cha-cha. Child. And two children.
Person and people.
Personal people. When you say persons, oh no, that's very bad. It's not persons. One person, two people. That's correct. This is so important, guys. Please study this list because it's very important to have this in our minds. There we go. So never say persons, never say children's, never say women's, because it sounds very, 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 very bad. And that's it. What else? There's another list of exceptions, which is the spelling. When you are talking about spelling, it's super important to, let me copy the list completely. There we go. Remember the correct spelling. Okay, plurals with irregular spelling. Be careful there, eh? When you say one potato, okay, potato ends with O. But when you say plural, potato ends with potatoes, is with an extra E. This is an exception. So don't worry about this. Well, worry, memorize it again. Okay, potatoes. And the next, when the noun ends in F, the plural should transform the F to a V. And the pronunciation is different too. Everybody pronounce. One shelf. Everybody? One shelf.
One shelf.
Two shelves.
Two shelves.
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 With a vibration. Shelves.
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 That's correct. One life. Pronunciation.
One life.
One life.
And two lives.
Two lives.
Two
Lives.
Lives.
One wife.
One wife.
One wife.
One wife.
One wife. And two are impossible. So easy. So this is
Are you sure?
imaginary situation, eh? Yeah, this is not Dubai, okay?
Not
This is many wives, never. You can say ex-wives, but probably. That's a different story. Okay? Only one wife. Next, calf. What is a calf? The calf is an animal. It's a baby horse. Or the muscles in your... no, baby cow, baby cow. No, it's not a horse. It's a cow.
Baby cow.
A baby cow is called a calf. Or the muscles on the back of your what's the name of this section of the leg?
Hemorrhaging.
Generation. Exactly. You know, that's exactly the word that I'm looking for. I don't remember. Calf muscle, but you know, when you talk plural, you need to pronounce vibration, eh? Calves. Calves.
Calves. Oh,
Excellent. Yes, the vibrations, you know? Calves.
Calves.
That's correct. And the last one, leaf and leaves. What is a leaf? Do you know?
yeah.
What is a leaf, Elsie?
The part of the plant.
Uh-huh.
Hoja.
Occasion. Yes. Exactly. Yes, you're talking in Spanglish. The leaf. Okay. So this is the one, and here you have the specifications. Remember the exceptions. That's the most important part, to remember how different they are, what they work for, and what is the correct thing. To finish this class, we need to screenshot this. The screenshot exceptions of plural nouns in a nutshell. Plural nouns exceptions in a nutshell. Let me give you a little bit of a format and the logo, because you will need to remember this in the future.
Teacher,
So,
what is the meaning of nutshell? I read the meaning, but I didn't get it.
okay. But did you read the definition of nutshell only or in a nutshell completely?
Only nutshell.
Okay. Well, nutshell is the layer, no, of the nut. The external protection of a nut.
Okay.
Okay, that's only nutshell. But in a nutshell is an idiomatic expression for American people to say in summary. Do you know what is summary?
Yes.
What is
Like
summary?
Briefly.
A brief explanation or a brief. No? Well, in summary is incorrect in English. People say in a nutshell. The information in a short explanation. You know what I mean?
Yes. Thank you.
That's very, very native, very, how can I tell you? Very natural English, thinking in English. You know what I mean? I really like the name. So that's the way it is. I love that story, you know? I really like the story of the name.
It's good.
Thank you. Yeah, I really appreciate that. It's good that you Google that. It's so interesting. So that's pretty cool. Okay, do you have any question?
Not really.
No? Well, technically, this is your class for today. And I want you to have this very well formatted. And I think that's it. I think that's it. Technically, this is the information. Remember nouns. And this is the last topic of the month. Tomorrow, we have a listening practice. Okay? The video. Then, on Monday, no classes. But then, this is your opportunity to study because your exam is Tuesday. Okay?
Okay.
Teacher.
Bad news.
Bad news. Well, 50-50, no? One relaxing day and then the destruction. No?
Okay.
That's the one, guys. That's it. Have a very good Thursday. Study for your exam. No, you study for your video for tomorrow and study everything for Tuesday. Okay?
Okay, teacher.
Okay.
Okay.
The
That's it, my
video
guys.
teacher is the video the Tinder. The Tinder
Yes.
video.
Yeah, that's in the video and it's on your WhatsApp already. Okay, so you can check it.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay? Yes, of course. No problem, my brother. Good job, guys. Excellent job. I'll see you tomorrow.
Goodbye,
Good day,
everyone.
everyone.
See you.
Bye.
Thank you,
Thank
Solo.
you.
Good night.